Hello, everyone. Today we're looking at album number 1867 on our list. The artist's name is Horace Silver. I haven't heard of him. The album is Horace Silver Quintet, Volumes 1 and 2, or alternatively, Horace Silver and the Jazz Messengers. This is a hard bop album. It was released on Blue Note Records, and it was released both in March and September of 1955 under two slightly different formats, which is why there's two names for the album. So this is Horace Silver. This was actually taken in 1989, I believe, but it looks 70s, if not 60s. So it looks cool. Horace Silver also played at this Birdland Theater we mentioned last time. This was a jazz club at 1678 Broadway in Manhattan. It was open from December of 1949 until 1965. So yes, the owners did rip off the name of Charlie Bird Barker, try to capitalize on his name. Birdland is also the location of the sample at the beginning of Us Three's Cantaloupe, song we mentioned earlier. And we heard this at the beginning of an earlier album that we covered on this list, Art Blakey's A Night at Birdland. So there was quite a bit going on at this location. Since 1986, a new Birdland exists, and it is currently located at 315 West 44th Street. So I haven't been there. I would absolutely go see it on a trip to New York City. Once I did go to New York City with my family in my early teens, and I did go to the Village Vanguard in Greenwich Village, which is supposedly the oldest jazz club in New York. So I was too young to drink publicly at the time, but I do remember the menu. They had no food there, and they still do not serve food. All the menu said was something like wine, red or white, whiskey, Irish or bourbon. It was very simple. I really appreciated that. I hope it's still that way. So for this album itself, let's take a look at the cover. Again, each of the songs on this album seem to have their own character. So I really appreciate this. This tendency seems to be increasing, where the songs don't all sound the same, or maybe I've just exercised my jazz ear by this point and can tell the difference between them. But I think they are. Now that these albums, this is another one where I don't think there's really any covers. It's originals. So they kind of do whatever they want. Track 2 is called Creepin In. It was a nice and noiry, loungy sound. I put it on my lounge list. And if you look at the track list that I include below, you can see they like leaving the G off of these present participles or these gerunds, right? They use creepin' and hankerin and doodlin, which I've been reprimanded for writing that way before, but I think that's okay in informal settings, absolutely. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow.